Hello everyone, this is Mr. Everett again, and I'm going to do two short videos, one on fractions to decimals and one on decimals to fractions. In this video, we're going to focus on decimals to fractions. Let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to run through these, done them a lot of times in class. I'm going to change this one. Okay, so to do this, you have to know your place value. This is the tens place. This right here is the hundreds place. And if you have your notes, I showed you the fraction is 1/10, 100th. This right here is the thousandth place. So when we convert a decimal to a fraction, we just know our place value. We know it's 0 and 16 hundredths because I'm in the hundredths place. And I want it in lowest terms, so I'm going to divide by 4. I could have divided by 2. It would have given me the same answer. 4/25 is my final answer. Okay, so now we have 12 hundredths. Again, if you know your place value, you know that's 12 hundredths. I'm going to put it in lowest terms. I'm going to divide again by 4. And I have 3/25 is in lowest terms because the only common factor between 3 and 25 is 1. Here I have 84 hundredths again. And I believe I can divide that by 4. And I get 21/25. The only factors of 21 are 1 times 21, 3 times 7, and 25. Only common factor is 1, so that's in lowest terms. Same process here, except now I'm in the thousandths place. So that's equal to 16 thousandths. A lot of you made a mistake on the check for understanding and said something like this was 16 hundredths. It's actually 16 thousandths. I can divide that by 4. Divide that by 4, and I get 4/250ths. Now, I have another common factor. I can divide that by 2. Divide that by 2 because it ends in 4 or a 0 and a 0. So now I have 2/125. So this one, I only had to divide one time by 4. But this one, because it was out of 1,000, I had to divide again by 2. All right. I changed this to 12 thousandths. So that's 12 thousandths. Again, I can divide by 4, and I get 3/250ths. Now, let's see, 3/250ths. So I know 2 doesn't work because they don't end in, both don't end in an even number. I'm going to check and add 2 plus 5, and I get 7, which means I can't divide by 3, and I can't divide by 9. I can't divide by 6, lowest terms. All right, 84 thousandths. It's a little different than 84 hundredths. It's 84 out of 1,000. And I'm going to divide again by 4. And what was that, 21? 2/50ths. And I already know I can't divide that by 3. So my only factors here are 1 times 21 and 3 times 7. 3 is not a factor of 250, nor is 7. So this is in lowest terms. Sometimes you guys are being confused because there's a whole number in front. It doesn't matter. 12 and 6 thousandths. I write the fraction as 12 and 6 1,000ths. I'm only going to simplify the fraction. I'm going to divide that by 2. And I get 12 and 3 500ths. There's nothing wrong with a number like that. All right, 15 and 105 thousandths. 15 and 105 1,000ths. I'm in the thousandths place. So I know I can divide it by 5 because it ends in a 5 or 0. So we're going to divide that by 5, divide that by 5, and that's what, 200, and that's 21. There's a 21 again, so we know our only factors of 21 are 1 times 21 and 3 times 7. Neither one of those are factors of 200, so that's going to be my final answer. And the last one, we're up on 5 minutes now, 32 and 375 thousandths. Because I'm in the thousandths place. So they're both divisible by 5 because they end in a 5 or a 0. So I do nothing with my whole number, but I'm going to divide that by 5 and divide that by 5. Some of you may see I can divide by 25, but I'll stick with 5. So 375 divided by 5 is 7, 35, 25, 75. So I get 75 out of, what's that, 200. I still end in a 5 or a 0, so I can divide by 5, but I'll do 25 this time. So I still have 3. I know that 3 times 25 is 75. And 25 times, I know that 25 times 4 is 100. So to get 200, it must be 8. So I'm sorry, it's not 3. That's 32 and 3/8. Okay, just a quick little video to review, and then I'll make another video on how to convert from fractions to decimals. Oops. Alrighty, talk to you soon.